Coral reefs are one of the most important ecosystems in the world, yet they are disappearing faster than ever.
In places like San Andres, coral reefs protect coastline, support marine life, and sustain local communities through fishing and tourism.
But because of climate change, pollution, and irresponsible tourism, these ecosystems are dying.
This is Footprints at Sea, a project focused on protecting coral reefs through awareness, education, and responsible tourism.
According to the United Nations Environment Programme, nearly 50% of coral reefs have already been lost, and up to 90% could disappear if action is not taken.
At first, we thought climate change was the main issue, but after researching and analyzing the problem, we realized the situation was much deeper.
We used the spectrum for social change and the iceberg model to understand how the people play different roles in this issue. Tourists who touch the corals without understanding the consequences, industries that pollute the ocean, and people who don't even understand the issue are contributing to reef degradation.
When we first started this project, we struggled to find a way to help the ocean and coral reefs from Medellin since there is no ocean.
We first contacted different local clothing brands, but due to the cost and the restraints, they all rejected. Finally, we connected with Blue Shark, a scuba diving company which is located in San Andres. They loved our enthusiasm and the way that we work, so they finally agreed to work with us.
Working with Blue Shark allowed us to understand how tourism directly affects the coral reefs and how education can reduce that damage.
Our vision was to protect coral reefs by educating divers through Blue Shark and promoting responsible tourism practices. We combine research, teamwork, environmental education, and collaboration to create awareness tools that could realistically change tourism behaviors.
A poster that doesn't take long to read, including tips, what to do, and fun facts. An Instagram page where we post constantly, raising awareness and educating our followers. A video that we made and that Blue Shark posted on their socials and that they are showing to the divers before they get into the water.
First, we plan to collaborate with sustainable local clothing brands like Wild and Pacific, the Reliquia, Benedictions, and our idea was to launch a campaign of clothing like to encourage people to recycle and take care of the ocean.
However, due to the cost, the logistics, and the limitations of the companies, these collaborations did not work out. But instead of giving out completely on our project, we decided to focus our project more about awareness and education.
For the entire process, our teacher sponsor Valentina Zuluaga helped guide and improve our project since she has previous experience with coral farming and marine conservation. She gave us realistic advice about how restoration projects actually work.
One of the most important things that she taught us was definitely adaptability. When our original ideas with new clothing brands did not work out, she encouraged us to continue searching for new opportunities and gave us different ideas and supported our stages no matter what, through our entire IAC.
Working with Blue Shark also gave us valuable feedback. They corrected us when we were wrong. They were patient and they were excited to work with us, but most importantly, they loved our final product.
One of the main goals of Footprints at Sea is for the project to continue even after the ISC is over.
The educational tools we created, including a poster, a video, and social media content, can continue being used by Blue Shark with future divers or tourists.
Our vision is to create a culture of responsible tourism where protecting coral reefs becomes part of the diving experience itself. By teaching tourists simple actions before entering the water, behavioral change can continue long term.
The project can also expand to other diving agencies and tourism business in San Andres or other coastal communities because the educational campaign is simple and adaptable.
At the beginning of this project, our main goal was to raise awareness about coral reef degradation and bleaching, and create a realistic solution that could reduce the human impact.
Our collaboration with Blue Shark research and community tools, we were able to successfully educate others about responsible tourism and coral reef protection.
Overall, Footprints at Sea showed us that awareness and education can create meaningful change. Our advice to future ISC innovators is to trust the process, be creative, be flexible, and never give up if things do not go as planned.